let you sing my song, my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And, of course, P.J. Tucker. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
It might not have been the trade that breaks the internet, but still, this guy was key for this team, someone they could rely on. The coaches are trying to figure out ways to replace his production.
Bridges outside. Towns down low. Hurdle grabs a miss. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Two teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better. This is a huge part of Scottie Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Here's Christie. His stats right now, averaging 9 points a game. Towns, right side. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes.
That can be a difficult shot for some, but Towns very capable in the mid-range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And how about Scottie Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his third season in 2024.
And, in fact, the third youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, the fluid shooting motion of Ingram makes him a real threat to knock down these corner triples.
Outside Brunson. Here's Christie. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Here's Ingram. Here's Nowitzki. Anunoby covering. The fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Dirk has just made so many mid-range jumpers. When he gets room to fire, he's golden.
Left side Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Now here's Barnes. He's averaging about 6 points per game. To the inside.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Nowitzki missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Christie. Towns outside. And here's Bridges. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Brunson. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors with a lead. Quickly with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Toronto. Pass to Shed. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the tray.
Off the catch, Sochan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
It's Barrett on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball doors.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
Christie's shot is off. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Filipowski. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Knicks trail by 7. Brunson with it. Here's Christie. Pass to Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York again can't hit. Can't hit that one. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now?
60. The Knicks. 9.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Robinson can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Pass to Christie. From downtown. Nails it from 3. Christie's got his second bucket on the night.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Here's Filipowski. Robinson defending. Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks trail by 5. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Shed. Some solid defense from Brunson. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Bridges outside. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Off the inbound. Beasley misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Barnes the screen. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Dirk is going to finish his career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Beasley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kolek. Stolen by Quickly.
Next foul. Kolek. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
It's picked off.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Beasley misses. Toronto leading by 8. Quickly outside to the left wing. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:42 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Kolek. No points yet. 5 to shoot. And he buries his first look. And we've got 1:18 left in the second. Quickly outside to the middle. Here's Pirtle. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Back to McBride. Pass to Kolek. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Let's go with a 3. Achua with a rebound.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Left side McBride. Here's Kolek. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Nowitzki. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Nowitzki's got 7 points.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Back to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Quickly outside. Here's Nowitzki. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 9 points in the game.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Right side, Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. That free throw's good from Anunoby. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away. Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Tipped away. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Nowitzki. Three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Christie. Back to Bridges. Outside Ingram. From deep. No good there.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Anunoby on the wing. Barnes with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Back to Anunoby. And that one is hammered home.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Nowitzki. And again, Toronto, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
These are his first free throws of the game. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Pass to Shed. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Shed. No made baskets yet. Pass to Sohan. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 3.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Here's Christie for the tie. And the Knicks, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Shed. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Yep, that one's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Christie for the lead. The rebound by Filipowski. It's a one-on-one situation. And the basket is good. And now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sochan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Christie. He's got 12. Here's Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Anunoby. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Here's Christie. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Toronto out in front.
The Knicks, 34.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the wing. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Come on now, very few in the catch-and-shoot game better than Dirk Nowitzki. Still commands a ton of respect.
Towns on a screen. Pass to McBride. The three is up. Rebound by the Raptors. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Christie. Hurdle with some nice D.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Here's Nowitzki. Another shot. Outside for Ingram. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 10-point Toronto lead.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram. Consistency from range.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
To the wing, right side. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Towns outside. The shot. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Nowitzki. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Nowitzki missing. Knicks trail by 9. Anunoby with it. Pass to Christie. Pure from three-point range. Christie's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Towns outside. Now here's Bridges. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter. Quickly, left side. Here's Nowitzki. Takes a 3. And Can Toronto with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's McBride. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Christie. And again, the Knicks missing. Raptors lead by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over on Anunoby. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Barnes. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Christie. Over Ingram. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump.